All right, welcome back everyone. My name is Pratesh here with Kaizen Crypto, bringing you guys another video. Here today we're going to be taking a look at a few interesting points. We've got the Bitcoin USD chart pulled up here on my screen, and we're going to be taking a look at that, as well as the overall market. We're just going to be taking a glimpse. Today is a nice green day. We can see a lot of these players are moving up a few percentage points, and I do have a few pieces of news for you as well. So Kraken has announced that their exchange has added support for basic attention token and waves. Also, Gemini launches in Australia, so Aussies are now going to be able to trade cryptocurrency with Gemini. So all of that is going to be found here in this video, as well as my thoughts on some of my favorite cryptocurrencies for passive income. So if you guys are interested in that type of content, and if you are new to the channel, please be sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. I post cryptocurrency content like this on a daily basis, so if you guys would like to stay informed on the latest news, events, technical analysis, all that is here. Just hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get notified when I post a new video. Alright you guys, so to get started, I've got the Bitcoin USD chart pulled up here. We're looking at this on the daily time frame. Now, I've got a few indicators pulled up on my screen. I don't want to get too complicated, but as far as the technical indicators, we're looking at the RSI. I've got the MACD. I've got a Fibonacci. This Fibonacci goes from the swing low to the swing high of the previous bull move. And I've got the 200 EMA pulled up here. So we're looking at this from a longer term time perspective. Now, what we can see here, this is very interesting. We've got the price right now finding support here. It's almost like it's establishing a new base here at the 0.5 Fibonacci level if we're looking at this. And this is very interesting to see here because we've actually touched this level once, twice, now going for a third and fourth time. And this is actually a higher base of support that's being built right now. And we can see previously it was around about the 6K level. We are currently building this support at around the 10K level. And this is pretty confluent with some support, or I'm sorry, some resistance that we have had previously. So we had a resistance there, we had a resistance there, a support right over there. So this area is very confluent with what we're seeing here. I think the 0.5 Fibonacci shows that it is very significant. Where I would expect to see price to go from here, well, I don't think that we are going to be breaking too much further to the downside. If we do see the price drop below this, I think we would find immediate support very close here to this 200 weekly moving average. And, I think that that would be pretty healthy for the market if we did go that low. But I don't think that we're going to do that, just my personal opinion. I think that we're going to continue maybe some further sideways movement until we make our next move higher. I think right now it's very healthy to see that the price is establishing a higher base right around this 10K level. So just my thoughts on that. Let's take a look at the overall market. We can see most of these players are up a few percentage points today. It's very nice to see some green for a change. We can see some of these players, Ethereum Classic, up double digits here. So that is very cool. Basic Attention Token is also up double digits, and that kind of ties into the news that I have for this video. So Kraken is a crypto exchange, and they have recently added support for Basic Attention Token and waves. So according to this article, the exchange's users will be able to deposit, withdraw, and trade both assets starting on the 22nd, which is today. Kraken will roll out trading pairs between Basic Attention Token and waves and Bitcoin and Ether, as well as fiat currencies such as the Euro and the US dollar. So this is very nice to see that Basic Attention Token and waves have been added onto this exchange. I think Kraken is doing a great job of adding support for multiple different cryptocurrencies, as well as being compliant with regulations and whatnot. Binance is going to be closing its doors to US customers, but they are going to be offering Binance US. So we're going to see how that plays out here, and I'll be covering that news once it comes live. Now I've got Gemini here as well. Gemini has launched in Australia. So Australian residents can now download the Gemini mobile app on iOS or Android to trade major cryptocurrencies, according to a press release shared with Cointelegraph. The list of supported currencies include Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Zcash. While Gemini supports 6 cryptos, its stablecoin Gemini dollar is not supported in Australia. Okay, I wonder if that's because it's a stablecoin. Not entirely sure. I'm sure that they're working with regulators to be able to add support for that currency, but it's nice to see that Aussies are now going to be able to use Gemini. So that is good news for the Australians out there. And then I've got this little bit as well. Just going to briefly touch on this, give you guys my perspective. Now, a lot of these coins, as far as being able to generate a dividend or a passive return, many of these cryptocurrencies offer some type of passive reward. Now, you guys know that I talk a lot about projects such as VeChain. We talk about Icon. Icon is actually going to be doing their staking. Staking is coming out to Icon this month. So some of the cryptocurrencies that I'm looking at for passive income, there are a few on this list that I'm interested in. Not a whole lot. I mean, like Tezos. Tezos is on CoinBase. VeChain, Thor, Neo and Gas. A lot of these tokens are very simple to stake. I know for Neo and VeChain, all you have to do is hold the coins on your wallet. And a lot of exchanges are now also supporting the passive yield as well. So if you hold your tokens in your wallet on the exchange, you can also receive a dividend in that way. Dash is actually built on a masternode network. So if you hold 1,000 Dash in a wallet, you would be able to receive your rewards for that. I'm just going to take a look here. I'm very interested in Neo and VeChain. Those are probably the top 2 out of this entire list. If you guys are interested in any of these other projects, I'm going to leave the link for this article down in the description below, so you can definitely check it out. This kind of talks about some of the different projects and what's needed to be able to stake and earn a passive reward. But here in this video, I'm just going to give you my favorites out of this list. So Neo and VeChain. So Neo is also known as the Chinese Ethereum, which offers its users the possibility of staking. So the algorithm uses a delegated Byzantine fault tolerance. So Neo differs from other cryptos in its indivisibility. In other words, one Neo cannot be divided into parts. The fuel model is also used in the form of gas tokens. When the next block is found, 7 gas are automatically distributed among Neo holders. So the current yield is estimated to be about 2.3% per annum. Launched at the end of April, Neo 3.0 was designed to improve the network performance and scalability. Now, along with Neo, I would just like to mention that Ontology is also a great token for passive income. Ontology has partnered with Neo, and both of these projects are based in China. So with Neo focusing on the smart economy and Ontology focusing on enterprise solutions, I think that the two are going to be very, very viable projects for the future. And it's going to be interesting to see what they can bring to the table. So next I've got VeChain. So VeChain project has 2 types of coins. You've got VET, or the main VeChain token, and Thor, power tokens. In their functions, they are similar to the already mentioned Neo and Gas. So VET holders receive Thor tokens as a result of staking, just as Neo holders receive Gas. So the latest generation of VeChain Thor aims to become a platform for developing enterprise-level decentralized applications. All the forces of VeChain developers are aimed at pushing Ethereum in the second place. There are no minimums for staking, and some exchanges even support Thor generation for VET stored in their wallets. Yep, so just like I was saying, a lot of these exchanges are actually going to be able to pay you out your return just for holding the tokens on the exchange. So the profitability of staking is relatively small. For VeChain, it's about 1.68%, although for 10,000 VeChain, one can become the owner of an entire masternode. So VeChain at this point is still very affordable to acquire. The price of these tokens are very depleted right now, being where we're at in the current market cycle. So some of these projects are very interesting to see that you can have the potential of a price increase just by holding the token, as well as receiving a passive return. So there's a 2-win situation happening there for a lot of these cryptocurrencies, and a lot of these cryptos that offer passive returns are definitely something that I'm keeping an eye on. So that is pretty much what I have for you guys here in this video. I hope you did find some value. If you guys are interested in content like this, just be sure to let me know down in the comment section. If you have future suggestions for upcoming videos, just let me know. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, and any feedback is greatly appreciated. All right, you guys, I appreciate you watching. Smash that like button for me, and until next time, take care.